What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Ramon, Lifestyles Defined. Let's talk about the Samsung Gear S2. The names just get more and more ridiculous with these things, man. I can't keep up. But yeah, after tons of leaks and plenty of speculation, we finally know what the Gear S2 looks like. And it turns out there's two variants. There is, well, three, I guess, technically. So there's the S2 Classic, which is the one I would probably go with. It looks like a more traditional watch with a lot of the grooves and whatnot that I find attractive. And then there's the actual S2, which looks more like a very active going a fitness band with a big ass round screen. I don't quite fancy that look. And then there's the S2 3G, which of course, you know, 3G, you would guess it has its own SIM card in there, and it can operate on its own without being tethered to a device. So I think that's dope. So you get a 1.2 inch circular display, obviously with the following the trend here, and I loathe square watches, so you know, if you want me to purchase one of these things in the long run, it would definitely have to be a circle. So it's sporting a 360 by 360 resolution. It's 11.4 millimeters thin, which is okay. I mean, you know, it's gonna be a big watch, a bulky watch. It's got a gigahertz processor, half a gig of RAM, 4 gigs of internal storage, a 300 milliamp battery, which according to Samsung will get you 2 to 3 days of use. And I think the dopeness is NFC. So as a chip and pin starts to make its way to the US and payments become more secure, a lot of that hardware now supports the NFC and the mobile payment. Samsung will be launching their mobile pay shortly. Android's out there, and you know, Apple's well on the way. So it's good to see that here. Interestingly enough, though, this guy runs Tizen, which is Samsung's own buffoonery, and I don't know. There was so many rumors back in the day where people were speculating, and Samsung just wants to get away from Android altogether. I feel as if they couldn't find a way to optimize Android in a manner in which it was acceptable. And if you look at their product lines for the last 3 or 4 years, they've been terrible. And it's a touchy subject, right? They can't quite get away with the phones, so you can't leave Android, you can't leave Google. You'll never sell anything. I don't care how big you are. You know, you'll end up being Nokia somehow. So I think the one thing they had control of was these watches, these smartwatches. Said, well, you know what? We don't have to use Google's OS for the smartwatch. Let's do our own, where we can guarantee the quality and the fluidity of the experience, so on and so forth. So that's my speculation as to why Tizen's still around. But one thing to note is Tizen allows these allows these watches to work with both iOS and Android. So that in itself could be a plus. But yeah, I still feel that these watches are silly. Apple sold a good bit of them, and I think they sold it, one, because it's Apple, and Apple can sell oranges to anyone. And I also feel like they sold a lot of them because the design was just dope. You know, Apple knows what they're doing. And then you got these guys here who are, you know, less fortunate. Samsung, their brand strength isn't as strong in that particular market, and let's be for real, the designs aren't the best. So really what they're selling is they're selling the raw concept of the madness behind a smartphone. That yeah, I don't have to take my watch out. I don't have to take my phone out because my watch is going off. And I think people aren't quite sold on that. I know I'm not. I feel like it's silliness all around. Like, I hate iPhone does this thing where you get a text message, right? The phone goes off, and then like 10 seconds later it goes off again. Don't do that. That's so annoying. Especially if I didn't check it, it's because I'm doing something. You know what I mean? and I barely had the willpower to not grab the phone to look at it. And I feel like it's a lot of that duplication is going on with these watches. So my phone goes off and then a watch goes off. Like, god damn it, man. But that's just me. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Do you like the design of the new Gear S2? Do you like the fact that it's Tizen? Do you think it still has a chance? Does Samsung still have a chance in this market? Because compared to what Apple has, the fact that it's not the only thing I would say that this thing has over the Apple Watch or the iWatch, whatever they call that crap, is it's a round display. But other than that, I don't think they can offer what Apple's doing over there. My thoughts. Your boy Ramon. I'm out of here. Peace.